Marcel, happy with that? 2-0, clean sheet, job done, finally a goal for Ronaldo. Let's start with Ronaldo because my God did he need that goal.
Quick finish as well.
Yeah.
No backlift, straight away, decides to go, attack the space, boom, finish. Very good finish. And we needed that. That boosted his confidence. Had 2 other headers in the game that maybe we should have scored. Played okay throughout the game as well. I'm happy for him. Because he's had a very rough patch. Free kick wasn't all that good. But nah,
them free kicks. Yeah. That first free kick, I'm like, it's so close. It's never going to be able to go up and over the wall. You're going to do the long run up, and we know what's going to happen. It's just not going to score. But for his confidence, and in terms of, there's been a lot made about Ronaldo in the last 6 to 8 games, let's say, or since he scored the tap-in against Burnley or the ricochet off McTominay's shot. Since then, when he hasn't scored, do you feel that now that can be put to bed? Because there was a lot of people saying, leave Ronaldo alone, it's nothing to do with Ronaldo. A lot of other people saying, well, no, there is a bigger issue there because he's not doing this. Do you feel that now he's done that, that just shows what he can do and just leave it alone, or there's still work to be done?
Like everyone here, that goal gave him a big relief, and the points gave us a big relief today. You could see him, he was speaking to Alanga, encouraging him. Well, now we've got 10 men, come up, high up the pitch, press. He's instructing players now. He's trying to get involved with the play a lot more. He was drifting out to the wide a lot more as well. He should have stayed a bit more in the middle for me. But, a goal gives so much confidence to players, even the best in the world. So, that's just good news for him. It's just good news. And we need him to start scoring these chances now. Because we'll produce more. Against Leeds, they're an open team. Against Watford, they haven't been playing that great this season. So, there's opportunities there and he will get more this season. He's a goal scorer.
First half was not one to remember. They got booed off, actually. It was 0-0, but they got booed off. And rightly so, it was poor. With shouts of attack. Yeah. How many times we've done that, frustration. What do you think changed second half?
Well, the first 20 minutes of the game, they had most of the ball and it was shaky. But, you could tell that Ralph told them, listen, if anything's going on, just kick it out. For the first 20 minutes, they were just kicking out of play, reset. Kicking out of play, reset. And I think we had the biggest chance. Even though they had most of the ball, Sancho should have another chance on his left foot. Ronaldo's unselfish because maybe he's not confident, but he flicks it back to him. Sancho should bury that. And then De Gea makes a magnificent save in, I think, our dominant part of the game, which was the second 20 minutes. Even though no one was showing for the ball, I don't feel like anyone was really showing for the ball.
Just enough to work, did he?
Yeah, none of our players at the end of the second half, at the end of the first half, was showing for the ball. No one wanted to beat their man. No one wanted to get free of their man. It was a bit weird, a bit tentative, and that's why they're getting the boos. Ralph says something to them. I think Pogba comes on again, is dynamic. Everyone wants to give him the ball. He's connecting the dots. He's connecting the dots.
Was you surprised to not see him start today? And going forward, you saw him back to McTominay and Fred today. Going forward, is it a definite that Pogba has to start?
Well, I've been talking about that trio for a long time. And when it's implemented, they trust Pogba with that ball in any position. He's comfortable with the ball. He connects the dots. Last game he was doing it. This game he's doing it again, playing people through. It just looks good when that combination looks good. Fred wasn't that good today,
No, it's poor.
The 50-50s. Every 50-50 he's losing. Everything's kind of bouncing off him. And we needed him for that energy and the 50-50s. That's what he's meant to bring to protect that back four. And Lindelof played well. He came last minute, comes in, he plays well. But that second half was an improvement. We're lucky that that's a red card though. It gave everybody a lift in this ground, and
it's the key moments, isn't it? I mean, the Ronaldo goal out of kind of nowhere. Yeah. Just you didn't really feel it was going to happen, but it did. Yeah. And then instantly, I think they kick off, they lose the ball, and then Alanga pressing, and that changed the whole game, didn't it?
Yeah. Alanga has been through a little situation where he missed a penalty. Ronaldo was supporting him. As soon as Ronaldo now scores, Alanga supporting him and supporting the pressure straight in there, hungry. Ronaldo and Alanga got a little collection there, that they're trusting each other. And he was listening a lot to Ronaldo when he was telling him about the pressing and stuff like that. And then he just earns an opportunity for us. It is a bit lucky, the red card, but we need that. If we're going to hunt for this top four, we need little moments like that.
And look, you force your own, luck in the game. Well, not luck, you force things to happen. And because we was on the front foot, and pressing, forced a mistake, and you get the red card. Back to the top four. Yeah? So last question before I ask you man of the match. Do you feel a bit of momentum now growing ahead of, a tough run of fixtures, or are you still like game by game, we've been here before, let's just relax? How do you see it now?
I'm very optimistic, as you know, but it has
optimistic every game.
But I have to take it game by game. I think you're right. We have to take it game by game, and I think the next one's an important game, and we have to take positives from this as well. That back four played well. So, I'm really happy with that. And as long as we can go into the next game and play like this again in the second half, Again, yes, with the 10 men, they had the 10 men and we had an advantage. But if we can just play like that, Pogba needs to play. Pogba needs to get minutes. Sancho played brilliantly. Honestly, Sancho's been playing brilliant, man. He's just so positive with the ball. He was the only one that was trying to do something in the game. Everyone else was a bit static. He wants to go and take on his player. So if we can get more of Sancho, Rashford is playing like a tragedy right now. I don't know what's going on, man. But yeah.
Who's your man of the match?
Man of the match, De Gea has saved us in a big way, in a massive way. His distribution again was poor though, Flex. I'll be honest.
Always, isn't it?
Flex, man. But De Gea.
Yeah?
Yeah, bro.
Big up. Love.